pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot.
Hello and welcome once again to Chinese Pod. We're coming to you from Shanghai, China. We bring you lessons in spoken Mandarin. Now, my name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're going more and more detail in our shows here. And, it won't be too long, I think, before we have like 1,000 lessons here. And we're trying to cover the stuff that we think is helpful to you.
Yes.
Now, so today's lesson is a newbie lesson. That is a first level. If you need something more challenging, go to ChinesePod.com. There's lots of stuff there. Now, today's lesson, Jenny, could you tell us what's the topic for today?
Oh, can you say it? I'll say it. We're talking about buying tampons.
Buying tampons, okay, from feminine products.
Yes,
fine, okay.
That's a good euphemism.
Okay, that's it. And this is, I imagine, it could be useful when you need to buy tampons, indeed. So
to both sexes, right? Sometimes you do it for your girlfriend or your wife.
Indeed, yes. Okay, well, we have the dialogue. We'll do our usual with the dialogue, as in we'll read it 3 times. We'll break it down for you after that. I suppose you better give us a key clue to the context here, Jenny.
So I'll choose the keyword of the day.
Yeah.
卫生巾,卫生巾.
Let me guess. That means tampon.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so let's sit back, listen to the dialogue, and we'll come back and we'll break it down for you in a moment.
A lot of students of Chinese Pod tell us while they love to speak and listen to Mandarin, they are a bit intimidated to learn how to read and write in it because of the complexity of Chinese characters. That's why we created the 66 Characters series. Try it and see for yourself.
Dialogue first time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里。
这个牌子好吗？
不错。
Second time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里。
这个牌子好吗？
不错。
Third time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里。
这个牌子好吗？
不错。
Translation.
Translation time. Yes, please.
小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
Excuse me, miss. Where are the tampons?
小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
Excuse me, miss. Where can I find the tampons?
小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？在这里。
Over here.
在这里。
Over here.
在这里。这个牌子好吗？
Is this brand okay?
这个牌子好吗？
Is this brand okay?
这个牌子好吗？不错。
Yeah, it's good.
不错。
That's fine.
不错。
Okay, now let's break it down a little bit into more detail. So let's look at the first sentence again.
小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
So the first expression there is 小姐. And that means
Miss.
So let's look at the tones on that. What are the tones on 小姐?
小姐 third and neutral tone.
Third and neutral. Now, 小 actually means small, little.
Yes.
Yeah. So it implies, in
It's a
fact,
young
literally translated,
lady.
it means something like little sister, doesn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. But little sister would be 小姐姐. Chinese is complicated.
Yeah. Basically, it means miss. It means an
Yeah.
unmarried woman. Okay, 小姐. And then you're asking the question, you say,
请问, 请问.
Now, 请问. Now, 请 literally meaning please.
Please, yes.
And 问 meaning question.
Yeah.
So please question. So miss, please question, literally translated. And then the question is,
卫生巾在哪里?
Now, 在哪里 meaning Where?
Yes.
在哪里? And of course, that can be used in many, many contexts. Now, so the word for tampon we had again was?
卫生巾.
Now, do you want to tell us something about those three characters, please?
The first two, 卫生 means hygiene or sanitary.
Okay.
And
yes.
巾means a piece of cloth.
Cloth. Okay, great. So one more time, could we hear it?
卫生巾.
Okay. So altogether, the question was, excuse me, Miss, where are the tampons?
小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里?
Okay. Now, the person in the store says...
在这里，在这里.
Now, 这里 literally means here,
Here,
in this
yes.
place. And 在 means the verb to be in terms of existence or presence. So 在这里means it's here. Again, could we hear that again?
在这里.
Now, let's just practice that a couple of times. I just say the question where and you can answer here. Okay.
Yes.
在哪里?
在这里，
在哪里?
在这里.
Right. So that's just where is it? It's here.
Yeah.
Now, the next question was
这个牌子好吗?
好吗? Meaning,
Is it good?
is it good? Good or not?
Yeah.
And 这个 meaning
This.
this. Now, this 这 is the same as 这
这
里.
里, yeah,
Right.
means proximity.
Yes. So 这个 means this thing, this one, perhaps literally. So this one. So 这个牌子好吗? 牌子 meaning
Brand.
brand name.
Yeah.
So is this a good brand, literally? So this brand, good or not? So let's hear that sentence again, please, Jenny.
这个牌子好吗? 这个牌子好吗?
So is this a good brand? And obviously you could use that in many, many contexts when you're shopping for something. And now, of course, the people in the store are always going to say, oh,
Always say
sure,
good.
it's great. This is great. But it's still a useful sentence. So one more time, please, Jenny.
这个牌子好吗?
牌子, brand name. Okay. And of course, the person in the store says,
不错，不错.
now, literally translated, 不错 means
No wrong, no
not
mistake.
wrong. Yeah. Now, if you said that in English, it wouldn't be particularly positive. You say not wrong, it'd be kind of neutral or
Yeah.
Maybe slightly negative. But in
in
Chinese,
Chinese,
it's
it's
fairly
very
positive.
positive, yeah.
Indeed. 不错, 不错. I think there's a lot to do with Chinese modesty there also. 不错, 不错 actually is something very positive, quite positive, let's say. So again, let's hear that expression.
不错，不错.
Now, again, super high frequency. You'll hear it in many contexts.
Yes.
It's a positive expression. Somebody might say to you, you're speaking Chinese. You're trying to speak Chinese and 很不错.
Yes. You're
It's
doing very
great.
well.
It's-
Yes.
yeah. So 不错 is a super high frequency, super useful. Okay, now I do believe we could listen to this dialogue 3 more times.
Hello, friends. This is Sarah Chung, a content creator for Chinese Pod. Each week, we find new topics relevant to you and send them to your mobile device. Currently, we have over 4,000 lessons on the app covering a variety of topics. A huge thank you to all of our subscribers who make this amazing journey possible for all. If you are not a subscriber and you would like to try us out with no obligation, go to ChinesePod.com and start your free 30-day trial. You have nothing to lose and so much to gain, so sign up now.
Dialogue first time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里，
这个牌子好吗？
不错，
Second time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里，
这个牌子好吗？
不错，
Third time. 小姐，请问卫生巾在哪里？
在这里，
这个牌子好吗？
不错。
Okay. Now, this was quite challenging, I think, for
Yeah.
a newbie lesson. The first sentence is much longer than our typical
Yes.
newbie lessons. But the rest of the exchange is relatively okay. So if that's challenging, don't worry too much. You'll find within a newbie lesson that there are lessons that there are many more simpler to tackle. And sometimes it's good to challenge you a little bit anyway. Okay, Jenny, I think it's time for us here to say
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0281. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0281 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0281.
Chinese Pod, Chinese Pod.